Hi, I'm Paul from the British English Hub. Welcome to another session of mine. Today we're going to be talking about making future plans. I'm going to be talking about meaning, form of sentence, and also most importantly, pronunciation. Okay, so we're going to look at some particular examples, and I'm going to, here we are, making future plans. Expressing certainty. I've got the verb here, I'm gonna, or I'm going to, I'm gonna, you're gonna. Now, when we say gonna, remember, you can refer back to a previous video of mine where I talk specifically about using gonna. Okay, so maybe you can check out that video. So we're going to talk about gonna plus verb. Now, it's a natural sound. We use it everywhere. We don't change it. It's not slang. It's a natural way of speaking. It doesn't matter what country you're from. No matter where you're from, it's always used. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US, South Africa, you name it. Okay, UK, obviously. So I'm gonna, it's only used with a verb, a second verb, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so it expresses certainty. You're certain you're going to be doing these things. Okay, so a question I can start would be, what are you going to do tomorrow, or what are you going to do later? Not what are you going to do, what are you going to do? It sounds more natural. Okay, expressing certainty here is going to, you know conjugated. I'm gonna, I'm not gonna, he's gonna, she's gonna, they're gonna, are you gonna? Okay. Now, notice I've also contracted the subject. He is going is reduced to he's. She's going, okay, or she is going is contracted to she's. They are going is contracted to their. Okay, it's very important to contract the verb to be with the subject because, again, it's a natural way of speaking. We don't, unless we want to emphasize something, we always use that contraction. Okay, no matter what the circumstances are. Okay, now here's a sentence. I'm going to talk about linkers in a little while. These are really important. Okay, now one thing I want to say to you is that when we use gonna, I'm gonna, we must have a second verb. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna do. Okay, when we don't have a second verb, you cannot use gonna. Okay, you say I'm going shopping. You don't say I'm gonna shopping. I'm going shopping because there is no second verb. Then I'm gonna go to the library. After that, I'm gonna meet my friend James. In the evening, we're going for a drink. We don't say we're gonna for a drink because there's no second verb. Okay, we're going for a drink. Finally, we're gonna have something to eat. And then we've got a negative sentence. I'm not gonna go to the cinema. Okay, so there you go, some examples. Now, linkers are really important. It's something I really want to say to you. When we use linkers, it's really a good idea to vary them. Okay, don't say then, then, then. Just vary your linkers so it makes sure it makes things a little bit more colourful, a little bit more interesting. Then, after that, following that, next, finally. It makes your speech a little bit more interesting, engaging. Okay, and that's some advice I'd like to impart. Okay, next one. Now we've expressed certainty. Now we're going to express possibility. Maybe you'll do something, maybe you won't do something. So a good way of actually saying it is saying I might plus verb. Okay, I might plus verb. So we'll talk about that in a little while. First, I want to introduce some useful time clauses to suggest future plans. Later, what am I doing later? In a bit means maybe next 2 or 3 hours. Tomorrow, obviously the next day. The day after tomorrow is not tomorrow, but the next day. We say the day after tomorrow. This Friday, on Tuesday. Now you can say both. This Friday, meaning the Friday coming, or you can say on Friday, on Tuesday, next Tuesday. They are synonymous, okay? Next week, you can be more specific and say on the 25th, a specific date on the 25th of June, for example. Next month, next year, in 5 days, in the next few days. The next few days would be something that suggests maybe 2 or 3 or 4 days. Okay, so kind of generalizing way of saying something when you don't know the specifics about something. Okay, you don't know exactly when. You can say in the next few days I'm gonna go to the cinema. Okay, I don't know when exactly though. Okay, great. So here we go. Next week I might go to Oxford. So we're expressing uncertainty, a possibility. Okay, next week I might go to Oxford. We'll see. I might see Alex tonight. Depends if he's back from work. Who knows? Maybe not. I might take my dog for a walk in an hour or so. We say an hour or so. Not exactly an hour, maybe more or less an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Okay. I might go and see a film tomorrow. Okay. Maybe not. Depends on my mood. Okay. Okay, so here's some negatives. Next week, I might not go to London. We'll see. I might not see Alex tonight. Depends if he's back from work on time. Sometimes he's late and it's not worth going. Okay, I might not go for a walk. I'm a bit tired, but I might do. Who knows? I might not cook tonight. Instead, I might have a takeaway. I don't know if you like takeaways. I'm not 100% keen on them, but some of you might be. Okay, remember when we use might, do not use the word to. Lots and lots of foreign students use the word to. I might to go, I might to see. Do not use that. When you use the modal verb might, do not use to. It's straight to the verb. I might see, I might not see. I might go, I might not go. I might cook, I might not cook. Do not use the word to. Okay. Now, the final one I'll talk about is will, I'll. Say the word I'll. This is a difficult one to pronounce. I'll. I will, I'll. Making quick plans spontaneously. This is when this is used, okay, in this particular context of, making plans, okay. So I'll do the shopping later. So these are all actions that might take place in the very, very, very near future. Okay, very near future. Okay, I'll do the shopping later. I'll take the dog for a walk in a bit. Remember, in a bit, maybe in an hour, a couple of hours, hour and a half, whatever. He'll see Charlie later tonight. He'll see Charlie later tonight. I'll head off to the match at 2. We say head off. It's a very, very colloquial way of saying I'm going. I'll go. I'll head off to the match. I'll leave. I'll leave the match. I'll head off to the match at 2 o'clock or 2. You don't have to say o'clock. You can say 2. I'll shut the window in a few minutes. We'll wash up later. Okay. So basically, to sum up, basically, I'm going shopping. Remember, we don't use when we don't use that second verb, we don't say I'm gonna, we say I'm going shopping because we're not using the second verb. I'm gonna see a film later. We do have a second verb in the second sentence. So we use gonna. I might order a takeaway. I'll take the dog out for a walk in a bit. Okay. Thank you so much for walking. I hope that's helped. And I will see you all next time. Thanks very much.